Good morning, Apple Valley, and thanks for joining us for EaglEye. I'm Alex.
And I'm Elizabeth. Many of us are back in the building, and it's been great to see our classmates return to a normal schedule.
We had to find different means of doing things this past year.
From schooling, socializing, to getting together with friends and family for holidays, it's been difficult.
Right now, our Muslim students, staff, friends, and family are celebrating the holy month of Ramadan.
This is the second Ramadan of this pandemic, and even though Ramadan happens every year, many non-Muslim people still don't know a lot about the holy month.
Ramadan is a Muslim holiday that comes around like once a year.
We fast from sunrise to sunset.
And typically break the fast with a date and a water.
Our Prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him, he used to drink a little bit of water and eat 3 dates. So usually what it's told is follow what Muhammad did, because he was like the holiest of us all.
The fast is ended with a feast called iftar.
Many people kind of like to come together with family and get all types of food. It could be literally whatever. For us, it's like samosas, pasta bris, stuff like that.
It's a month where you can focus on our faith and our prayers and giving back to Allah, basically.
Like starving your body, but like feeding your soul.
Ramadan is a must for every able Muslim. It makes you more sympathetic. And there are people in this world who have nothing. Just for 30 days, put yourself in their shoe.
Many people do not realize how difficult fasting can be while carrying on with daily life.
Like the first couple of days is going to be hard.
We get those questions a lot, so we can't have water, like we can't chew gum.
If I say a bad word, I broke my fast.
You'll get used to it, and if it's so much easier when I focus on my prayers and make sure I'm praying my 5 times a day on time.
Just be kind of more empathetic with Muslim students and those who are trying to fast, because many of us do sports, other things like work, so we're already pretty tired and spent as is. Ask questions, because we love being told, ask these questions, but remember when's the right time to ask those questions as well.
Reporting for EaglEye, Avery Hillier, Camille Hammer, and Huda Ali.
In these difficult times, many small businesses have had to close, and sometimes we have to make a special effort to support local businesses.
In Apple Valley, just down the street, there's a small shop called the Ballpark that some may have passed.
There are no blinking signs or spotlights, and you won't find coupons or ads for the Ballpark on the Sunday paper.
Still, this little shop has survived for over 20 years. Evan, take us inside.
Spring is officially sprung, and you know what that means. Baseball season. The Apple Valley Eagles are back on the field, and so are the Minnesota Twins. And a must-visit for any baseball fan in our community is right here at the Ballpark.
I probably met Calvin, I bet it's been 10, 12 years ago. I collected cards as a kid, and thankfully my mother didn't throw them away, so I still had them.
When I was about 12, I started to buy cards out of packs, and I go into a store like this, and I see all these old cards that I owned as a kid, and man, it just all came back to me. Opened my store in St. Louis Park, and then I came here in 2000.
And I looked up Cal in the phone book and came over, and we have been friends ever since. Cal's success, like I said, he really builds relationships with people. He knows people that come in, he knows the kids, he knows the parents, and I think that's a huge part of it. It kind of takes you back to your youth and being a kid again and collecting cards again. For a lot of us in my age group, I think that's what we really enjoy. It reminds us of being kids again.
So the next time you're looking for a unique gift for that sports fan in your life, come to the Ballpark, located at the corner of Garden View and County Road 42. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Evan Galshu.
If you're ever looking for something to do, consider stopping into the Ballpark and see what it's all about, and you might discover something unexpected.
Then again, if you're ever looking for something a little more usual and don't feel like going out, Carter has some movie recommendations for you. Here's Carter's top 5 movies.
Hello fellow Eagles, today we're doing a top 5 movies. At number 5, we have Baby Driver. Now, this is a very great action-packed movie with one of my favorite actors, Jamie Foxx. And all around, a good story plot, good soundtrack, good everything. At number 4, we have Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. Now, I'm more of a Marvel fan myself, but this was one of my favorite DC movies, besides Justice League. At number 3, we have Avengers Endgame. Now, quick shout out to the entire Marvel Universe movies. All fantastic. I recommend seeing them all. But honestly, Avengers Endgame was my personal favorite, and who could forget this epic moment?
Avengers!
Assemble.
At number 2, we have a newer release movie that just came out. We have Godzilla vs. Kong, combining two of my favorite titans, Godzilla, Kong, more of a Godzilla fan myself, and battling it out against each other to finally battle Mecha Godzilla. And for our number 1 spot, we have Soul, with again one of my favorite actors, Jamie Foxx, playing Joe Gartner. Great soundtrack, great characters, funny moments, and honestly, one of my favorite moments is when Joe met 22. Like this.
It is an honor having you prepare 22 for Earth.
I'm gonna make you wish you never died.
Most people wish that 22.
That's all for today. Reporting for EaglEye, this is Carter Ehlers.
The weather is finally starting to warm up, and if you're feeling active, there are some great outdoor activities you might be looking for.
There is a ton to do locally and around the Twin Cities area, and Ella has some recommendations for us. Here's Ella with some awesome things to do outside.
As warmer weather is right around the corner, many people are wondering what to do to get out of the house. Fortunately, many awesome places are opening up around the cities, some for the first time in a year. Today, I'll show you some fun things to do this spring and summer. If you have a bike, go for a bike ride. There are a lot of cool biking trails both locally and in the city. 2 local places I recommend are Alabama Park in Burnsville and Lebanon Hills in Eagan. Both offer paved and unpaved biking trails and hiking trails. In Lebanon Hills, at their west trailhead, they have a beautiful bike-only course. If you're in the Twin Cities and don't have a bike, you can always rent one for cheap. There are a ton of nice ride stations pretty much everywhere, and they cost about $2.50 for a single ride. Terrace Oaks East and West Park are another great option for hiking and biking. Otherwise, you can visit threeriversparks.org for a plethora of park options around the metro area. Beat the heat this summer by going to the lake. It's a great place to relax and have some fun. The chain of lakes in Minneapolis and Lebanon Hills offer kayak and paddleboarding rentals. Though it can be a bit pricey, it's totally worth it. Crystal Lake is another great option that is perfect for kayaking, paddleboarding, boating, or to just hang out with friends. There are a ton of cool stores around the metro area. Here are a couple of my favorites. Hot Sam's Antiques in Lakeville is a really cool place that is an antique haven and a photographer's dream. They have an awesome photo park that is perfect for taking photo shoots there. World of Games 2.0 is a small business, also in Lakeville, that is fun for video game lovers. They sell comic books, vintage video games, collectible figures, and card games. They also host events, but are currently canceled due to the pandemic. Escape rooms are an option for late-night fun and are pretty much located everywhere. This one is in Lakeville. There are so many more things to do this summer besides a few things I listed. Now that things are starting to go back to normal, take advantage of them. If you want to find other things to do, especially in the cities, I highly recommend checking out Minneapolis.org for summer activities or to cross off NPR News' MN bucket list. When hanging out with friends, please be safe by social distancing and wearing a mask. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Ella Russell.
Now it's time for a little fun. Let's take a look at the Valley View, where we hear from fellow students about what's happening in Apple Valley High School.
Brandon recently came to the building to interview some classmates about one of his favorite subjects, the Marvel Universe. Let's take a look.
Over the last few years, the Marvel Universe has been absolutely blowing up, so we decided to play a game to see how well our AVHS students and teachers know the MCU. It's a game we like to call Did You Know? 2 people will go head to head and we'll show them a character from the MCU, and they'll have to try and guess it before the other person. The person with the most points is the winner.
That's Captain America. Everyone knows that.
Captain America.
Captain America. I won.
His shirt.
Miss Captain America? Iceman.
Captain America.
What? His? I
keep seeing that on TikTok, but I don't know what it is.
Come on, you didn't watch WandaVision?
No, I don't watch WandaVision. I should though.
Vision.
I have no idea who that is.
Vision.
Vision. That's Vision.
Green Lantern? Tomato Man.
That's a good guess. Very good guess.
Groot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's Groot. Hey, that's my favorite character.
Groot.
Groot.
Groot. I think you got that.
Ooh, Mummy. Sandman. Go back home to your mama because you're ugly, man. Yeah, get it. He looks familiar. Why can't I think of the name? I don't know.
Falcon.
Yeah,
Falcon.
that's him.
The Falcon. Hawkman. Hawkeye? No, I don't watch these movies. Falcon? What's the new show?
Winter Falcon guy.
The Falcon.
The Falcon.
That's what reminds me. Captain America's friend? Yes!
Oh, they're counting that. Maybe.
And here's our winners. Congratulations to all of them. And there you have it. We'll see y'all next time on Did You Know?
If that will do it for this edition of EaglEye.
We're glad you tuned in, and we look forward to seeing you again in a couple weeks. And remember, if you have any story ideas, please let us know.
You can find us at AV EaglEye on Twitter and on Instagram. We'd love to hear from our viewers.
From everyone at EaglEye, thank you for spending some time with us, and
We'll see you next time.